Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. All right, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. There might be some truth being spoken. Either you're doing this with the King of Cups or another water sign towards you with the Ace of Swords. Something to do with clearing the air, speaking the truth, addressing something that's been avoided. It could be a side message. It could be part of the main spread. We'll see if it comes back out. But how are you, Pisces? I hope you're doing well. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Monica. This is Pisces Tarot and Advice. And we do readings for Pisces placements here. Wherever you have Pisces placements, you may get a message. If you have no significant Pisces placements, it's just a house in your chart, but you are guided to this video and to this channel. Trust that there are messages here for you. Follow your own guidance. Go where it takes you to get your messages. Take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I give examples as best as I can, but you take the messages as they make sense to you, even if I'm not giving your specific example. If you see the energy playing out, if you can follow it in a different area than what I'm talking about, you take those messages as they make sense to you. Thank you all so much for liking, sharing, for commenting, for subscribing. I really appreciate all the support, the interaction, the feedback. So let's jump in and see what we got going on for Pisces placements at this time and what we need to know for our highest good. As always, remember, this is divine timing and energy we're working with. So for some of you, the messages we're picking up on have already happened, or they're in process as you're watching the video, or they're going to be coming in. Okay, so just keep in mind about that. All right, what's going on for Pisces at this time? Okay, here we go. So this is going to be the situation that's being highlighted for us at this time. And these are developments we can expect to see happen. Bear with me if I can't find my words or if I say weird things. I'm still dealing with migraines, but we're working on it. We're making progress. But for the time being, I'm still struggling just a little bit. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the World, completion, big cycles completing. And this is in a happy way, in a successful way. We're happy with how things are coming together. We're happy with how things are coming to a completion, a conclusion, to an end. Okay, this is like graduation energy. Travel can be significant, relocation, big changes in your life that you're happy with, right? Current situation, Page of Cups. This could be, I hear love offer for some of you, but obviously not everyone's dealing with love. This is good news. This is a message or communication that makes you very happy. It pulls at your heartstrings. It can be getting that job you always wanted, and it's like a dream come true for you. This could be hearing from that person you wanted to hear from. It makes you very, very happy. That could be someone at a distance. This could be a new love in your life, whether it's to do with a person, a passion project, a job, a new home, or pregnancy type of situation. In the challenge position, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, I'm getting a couple of different messages off of it. The Six of Pentacles is an energy to do with mutual, with give and take, with balance, with ask and you shall receive. And for others of you, there's an energy here with, as you're wrapping up a cycle, this is where you have to pay your debts to settle things, especially if it's to do with finances and assets and all that kind of stuff. Tie off any loose ends so that you don't have, you're not left with a debt, okay? You really want to be closing out this cycle properly, okay? So whatever you owe, it's best to pay it now. It's best to set it in place now, to give it back or to whatever it is, so that you can start your new cycle without baggage, without debt, something that still ties you to the old cycle. Does that make sense? In as much as you can. In the foundation, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the wheel is turning, Pisces. This is like luck. Your luck is changing. This is new leaf. Again, an energy of completion with the number 10. This is also very, it's unexpected. It's something that you knew was going to happen, but there's still an unexpected element to it. Like the way it's coming in is unexpected. when it's coming in, who it's coming in from, okay? There's an element of surprise there with it. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Swords. You could have been stressing about this ending, this completion, this conclusion, worried about it, worried if you're doing the right thing. Because this is something where you're walking into something new alone, okay? So that tells me that you have to separate yourself from other things, other people, okay? So it makes sense, right? If you want to start a new job, you have to wrap things up with your old job and quit and walk away from that, right? I mean, it's not rocket science. If you want to start a new relationship, ideally, you do what you will, but you would want to walk away from a previous one and kind of wrap that up properly to start a new relationship if you want to invest in it properly and make it go the distance and all that kind of stuff. So whatever it is, you've been worried about this. What's on the mind? The Four of Wands. This is new job or promotion, but it's a bigger change. So I don't know if you're switching departments or industries or career paths, that sort of thing, right, with the world. This is as a result of you being recognized, or work being recognized, or value being recognized, whether that is in a work sense, on an energetic level when it comes to finances, you know what I mean. For others of you, this is where you want something long-lasting, you want something stable and harmonious, balanced, healthy, okay? New home, new job, new relationship, long-term commitment on the mind. And for some of you, it's not necessarily walking away from a person. What I'm seeing here could be you wrapping up a cycle of being single. And now you're starting a new cycle where it can lead to you changing your status, because the world is a change in status, right? You'll be identifying differently from this point on, right? So if you're single, you're now going to be in a relationship, and it's going to lead to potentially marriage if that's what you want. If you've been working for a particular company, you're now going to be associated with this other company or this corporation, or you're going to be owning your own business. If you've been, this is where you've been living for a while, you're now going to be living in a different place. So is that kind of a big change. So what's happening today? We have the Lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Big decisions here. Big decisions. I feel like this is a big choice for you, okay? It is something that's going to have long-term effects, long-lasting effects in your life. You're at a crossroads. I feel like this Wheel of Fortune is waiting on your decision, and whatever you decide here will be the next 10 years of your life, at least. So you're really assessing, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, what you're leaving behind, okay? And making a decision, am I sure I want to leave that behind? Am I sure I want to walk away from that? Because, like I say, it's a big decision. One sec. Sorry. Because, yeah, it's a big decision. And if, for example, you're in a stressful job and yet you decide to stay, you'll still be there 10 years from now, and it'll be still stressful, if not worse. If you're in an unfulfilling relationship and you choose not to walk away and to take a new path, even though it's being presented to you and offered to you, the universe respects your decisions. We have free will, right? The Wheel of Fortune will tell you, okay, that's your decision, that's your choice. Here you go, a next 10-year long cycle of what you've chosen for yourself, right? So that's basically what this is. So Pisces, make sure you take your time and you really think about those things, right? Like, put it into perspective, because what you ask is what you get, right? What you ask for is gonna be what you get. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is also an energy of you're being offered something. It's up to you what you do with it. If you want it to develop, you have to meet it in the middle, meet it halfway, accept the offer and start building together. If you don't, then you're going to have to push it away, reject it, choose something else, right? But you have to take action here, is what I'm seeing. Because a cycle is wrapping up either way, right, with the world. And you either stay there and go to the next phase of the same cycle, right? Or you let it go, you release it because it's been completed. Okay, you did what you're supposed to do. You fulfilled your contract, actual contract or karmic or otherwise, financial or whatever. And you are now free to start something new, which is being presented to you. It's being offered to you with this Page of Cups. This is new energy, right? So let's get more cards out here for Pisces. What is this? Page of Cups in the current situation. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. There's an offer on the table for you, Pisces, whether it's been expressed as such or it's just something around you, someone around you currently that has sparked your interest, that they caught your eye, this thing, this opportunity, this situation, this idea, and it's pulling at your heartstrings, right? It's something you can't stop thinking about. It's something you find yourself daydreaming about. That is what is in front of you as the alternative to the path you're currently on. Six of Pentacles is the challenge. We have the Ten of Wands. A burden can be put down at this time if you chose to. You have kept your promise. You've been through hell and high water and kept your promise. It has not been easy. But whatever commitment you made, potentially 10 years ago or a long time ago, what feels like a long time, right? Whatever commitment you made, whatever promise you made, whatever contract you signed, whatever you agreed to, you have kept your word. You did what you said you were going to do, and it's done. It's fulfilled. So this could even be, if it's for yourself, you have set yourself a goal. You have set yourself a target. You gave yourself a time frame, right? And a deadline. And this is telling you you're at that deadline. You did what you said you were going to do. You've achieved your goal. Do you want to keep pushing with this, even though it's become a bit of a burden? Or are you now looking for something else, right? Because remember, the Six of Pentacles is like you're going to get what you're putting out. So if you're saying to the universe, I choose to stay here, the universe is going to go, okay, well then we'll take it to the next phase on that path. But that could be a good thing or a bad thing. But looking at this, whatever you are in has become a bit of a burden for various reasons. But if you chose to stay there, they'll like pile more onto it pretty much, because that's just the direction of that path. That's where it's going. That's what it, that's what it is. The Wheel of Fortune in the foundation, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You're being presented with something new, something you're not familiar with, something you haven't done before. Eight of Pentacles is like an apprentice, okay? This is where you learn as you go. It has a lot of potential to grow, to develop if you invest in it. But you have to decide. The Nine of Swords in the past, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I told you, this has been around you, Pisces, for some time now, a little while. You recognize it. You recognize it for what it is with the Ace of Pentacles. And you've been dreading it. You may have been aware of this for 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, up to a year, okay? Someone's been trying to talk to you. Someone's been trying to offer you something. Someone's been trying to get to know you. Someone's been trying to get close to you. Someone's been, you know what I mean? Or it could have been an actual job offer or an actual partnership opportunity of any kind. And you've been trying not to look at it with the Nine of Swords and telling yourself things with the swords. I can't, it's not the right time. I can't do this right now. It would be too messy. It would be too complicated to leave. Whatever it is, right? And I feel like a lot of it was to do with timing. I'm still invested in this thing. I still have a year on my contract. I can't walk away now. It would cost me too much, a lot of it was to do with you were already in some sort of contract and some sort of commitment, and you were telling yourself, you know, it would cost me too much, it would be too complicated, it would be too messy to walk away from it now to pursue this other thing. But it hasn't gone anywhere. And in the meantime, you've reached your goal. You've reached that milestone that you set for yourself, or the contract has come to its natural completion. And so now you have to relook at it and make sure you think it through if you decide to push it away again or not. The Four of Wands on the mind, Seven of Swords. Whatever's been being offered to you with the Four of Wands, you've been looking at it, pretending not to look at it. You haven't been able to stop thinking about it. You haven't been able to run away from it. You haven't been able to push it away. Okay? And again, with the Seven of Swords, there can be some self-sabotaging tendencies where we tell ourselves, I can't, I shouldn't, I couldn't. And because fill in the blank with all the swords. And despite all that, you still can't think about it. Can't stop thinking about it. You still can't push it away, you know, completely. You cannot say a firm no to it. And that's why you're now at the Lovers. What is Pisces going to do with this? Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Fool. Well, what you're going to do, it's interesting in this deck with the Fool you have, it almost looks like the Lovers, the Fool between two women or whatever. But what you're going to do, Pisces, I feel, is going to step away from the old partnership, the old commitment. Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, is a solitary energy, independent energy. And go on this new path with the Fool. Take a chance on it. Just go for it. The Queen of Cups with the Fool can also talk about falling in love. And again, that could be with a person, with a thing, an opportunity, a place, I don't know, right? Love is love. But this is coming up as a Pisces. Just make sure you're sure when making your decision. Just think it through. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you have been thinking about this for quite some time. Okay? And comparing the new with the old. And you're now at a place where it's decision time. It's decision time. So where is Pisces going? What else? Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're making up your mind. And where in the past you struggled to let something go. Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Now you're releasing it. Eight of Cups. You're releasing it, letting it go, moving forward. For some of you, I told you, it's to do with a debt. Either you felt like you owed something to someone or to a company, or it was the contract that told you, you know, you agreed to this, these are the terms. If you were to leave now, you would have to pay us this much, or whatever the case may be. I feel like for a lot of you, there was a sense of you owed someone something. So therefore, you couldn't just pick up and leave. Okay? And I feel like the debt has been paid. Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, like I was saying. The debt has been paid, Pisces. So now you are free to choose for yourself. You're no longer under contract. You're no longer having to keep a promise. You're no longer bound to something you said, something you promised, something you have to do for whatever reasons, you know. And now you can make a choice truly for yourself. And that's what you're doing. Okay? Queen of Wands under the World and Temperance. This is something that has been in your environment, okay? The Queen of Wands can show up as an external party, as a third party, for example, or a temptation sometimes. It depends. Something external to a commitment or a contract you're in that catches your eye and that really tempts you, right? Attracts you, draws you in. And for the longest time with Temperance, you tempered yourself, okay? You said, no, this needs more time. I need more time. It's not the right time. Okay, Sagittarius energy here. The Devil, because you were bound to something else. I feel like you didn't want to be there anymore, but you were bound to it through contract, promise, commitment, whatever it is, having to pay off a debt, having to see something to completion. Okay, but that's why it shows up as a burden with the Ten of Wands. You powered through with the Strength card. Look at all these majors. Okay, Leo energy. You said, I don't really want to be doing this anymore. I don't really want to be here anymore. However, I made a promise and I will stick to it. Okay. Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. Yeah, again, like being stuck in between two things, two opportunities, two options. Queen of Swords, feeling like you're sacrificing. King of Swords and King of Cups. Yeah, Three of Swords. You've been sacrificing yourself, Pisces, and what you really wanted to do and where you really wanted to be. Nine of Wands, took a stand to see something through. Oh, that's the Ten of Swords, and this is the Ten of Wands. Oh, cool. Well, come on, camera. Come on, camera. There we go. Saying this is the Ten of Wands, that's the Ten of Swords, so that's even worse. And the Ten of Pentacles. Look at all these tens. Sorry, it's a new deck, and I'm not quite familiar with it yet, but it doesn't change the message. But yeah, you were sacrificing yourself. Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, right? And that time is done. Okay, it served its purpose. You made that choice at that time, and you saw things through. And now you're at a place where you've paid off a debt. And that could be a karmic debt to someone or something, or it could be a financial debt, or it could be fulfilling the terms of your contract, okay, or keeping your promise. However that makes sense, right? But you have fulfilled that. You have paid off that debt. So now you are free to decide, like the Cranberry song, where you go from here. If you want to continue down that path, even though it's been very challenging, very difficult, and a heavy burden because you've been sacrificing yourself. It's not something you really want to be doing. It's not something you want to be in anymore. I know that because it comes across as you've been sacrificing your wants and needs and desires to be there. So it's not like it made you happy to be there, right? And with the Devil there, you felt like your hands were tied, etc. And I feel like you're freeing yourself and you're headed in this new direction, okay? Whether you're aware what the new direction is or not, for the most part, I see that you are aware because it's been in your environment for quite some time. And you've been stressing about it because you've recognized it for what it is. So that tells me that you're aware of whatever this offer or opportunity is, okay? And so now you're free to go towards it. Now you're free to pursue it. And you're going for it with the Fool. You're going for it, not thinking about it anymore because you've been thinking about it. Seven of Pentacles, right? So in day-to-day Pisces, this could translate into having the breakup talk, having the I quit talk, having the I'm moving out talk, or I'm moving away, whoever you're talking to, right? Because you'd be talking to family, you could be talking to a spouse, you could be talking to a boss, you could be talking to a friend. I don't know what this says and who you made promises to and what contracts you were in. But that is what today is about, okay? I pulled out my Secret Language of Colors cards. Hold on, these are big. I'm going to pull a card from this deck to add to the reading for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? No. What else does Pisces need to know when it comes to this situation? But that's why you're so happy with this ending. That's why you have the World there as opposed to the Death card or whatever. We have different cards that talk about endings that tell us how we feel about that ending. You know what I mean? And with the World, you're so happy. And the Fool also confirms that. Because it's like, finally, this is done. I did it. I can release it now. I'm free from it now. Okay. So, let's see. We have Silver, be persistent, number 27. Adds up to a 9. For some of you, you could like silver. You could be wearing silver. I'm going to read from the book because I was guided to, which I thought was interesting, so I just go with what I'm told. But with 27, it's a 9 energy. It's a completion energy. Okay. There's also something to do with coming in second. I don't know what that means, but maybe it means something to you. Like a silver medal. Maybe you have a silver medal. I don't know. So we have 27, be persistent. Silver is the color of peace and persistence, calming nervous tension, bringing serenity and expanding awareness. I'm going to hold up the card actually for you guys. If you see anything else in it, if the numbers mean anything to you, you take your own messages, okay? Silver also strengthens the healing process through purification, releasing diseases and density from the body and flushing toxicity from the blood and tissues. That's energy of release all over the place. This includes healing the kidneys and balancing hormonal function as well as bringing clarity. Silver is also great for protection and grounding. Strengthen your intention and resolve with silver rays of light. Stand up straight and focus on what you would like to achieve or experience. Imagine silver rays of light intertwining themselves around you, strengthening your intention and resolve. Allow them to hold you up, taller and stronger. Now imagine a silver ray of light that creates a bridge between your mind and your goal. For the next 3 days, focus on strengthening the silver bridge until you feel that you are confident enough to walk over it. Receive what you want and bring it back into the present. The more you feel like you already have it, the faster you will manifest it. Remember, when you continually focus positive attention on a goal, it is impossible not to manifest it. Say, I am confident, clear, and persistent. Wonderful things now flow into my life at the perfect time. So again, timing was a factor. Not being sure you can do this, not being sure you have enough resources, having to persist to complete a cycle. Okay, and now it's all about releasing, purification, and strengthening your intention and resolve towards this new direction. Okay, is how I'm reading that. But Pisces, that is what I have for us today. So let me know how you resonate with the reading if you do. What is it you're letting go of? What kind of debt have you paid off? What is this other thing that you want to move towards? That's just been waiting for you to move towards it, okay? They've been persistent in waiting for you or being patient with you. And now is the right time, okay? Now is the right time. You've been manifesting. You've been working on this, okay? And the fact that you kept your word and kept your promise and persevered with the 9 of Wands because you made a promise or because you made a commitment, that is also being recognized and rewarded, okay, in the form of this new opportunity for you, in the form of now you're allowed to release this burden and start something new that is freeing and uplifting and exciting, okay? So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I hope the reading makes sense to you and I hope that it helps. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Have a fantastic day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.